All right, before we transition from mixing to scratching, I just want to cover some last cool mixing techniques. One being EQ mixing. EQ mixing allows you guys to camouflage the song that's about to be introduced to your audience. Whereas when you introduce a song without tweaking the EQs, sometimes two songs that are playing together at full volume with the EQ straight up or at 12 o'clock, the way I like for you guys to keep them, the songs could like fight with each other, right? So camouflaging the mix using the EQs is a good trick to deal with that. So here's a quick example. So I'm gonna mix the Super Seal drum break. Will Smith, get jiggy with it. I'm gonna find a one here.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go.
Alright, so I'm gonna mix this out in the open so that we can all hear it together.
Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. That's it, honey, come ride. KSY, all up in my eyes. Gotta ride, bad with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend, let's spin. Everybody looking at me, glancing at the kid. Wish your name was dancing the jig. Here with this handsome kid, sick a cigar, right for people get bar. Just bite it, it's for the look, I don't light it. It'll make the hammer on the hand, stay home play. Give it up, jiggy, make it feel like foreplay. Yo, my cardio was infinite. Big Willie style's already. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
It's starting to speed up on me, so I'm gonna slow it down a little. Remember, the objective is to have it locked for at least 20 seconds.
You might fall trying to do what I did.
Speeding up, right.
No love for the haters, mad cause I got floor seats at the Lakers. See me on the 50-yard line with the Raiders. That Ali told me I'm the greatest. I got the fever for the flavor of a crowd pleaser.
Starting to speed up again, but it's taking longer, so that means I'm close to where I need to be.
South to the west, to the east, to the north. All my hits and watch you go off, but go off. Yes, sure. You don't stop. When the order, I mix it high.
What's happening now? It's falling behind. Right, so I overshot it. I need to speed it up a little bit. And I made the manual adjustment so it can catch quicker. Let's see now if it holds for 20 seconds.
If you put it in the exact perfect spot, will it hold for the entire track?
Maybe a minute. You might get lucky and hold it for 2 minutes. Rarely does it hold for the whole song.
Is that because of the format, the turntable or slide?
Right, it could be the speed, the pitch on the turntable itself.
Not perfect.
Yeah.
It doesn't always speed exactly.
Right. Like right now, it's drifting and slow, so I gotta speed it up a little. If you're using turntables, it still won't hold. On CDJs, you could hold it longer because it's electronic. This is analog. So I think I got it. Alright, so now I'm going to start my mix. This is happening in your headphones. Now I'm taking the bass off of the Will Smith song and bringing in the bass of the new Super Seal drum break. And then just bring the volume down on the old song. So did you guys notice how camouflaged the new song was? That's just a smoother sounding mix.
DJ play another from the prison, it's sure highness. Only bad chicks riding my whip. South to the west, to the east, to the north. All my hits and watch them go off. Yes, sure. You don't stop in the winter order. I mix it high, get the jiggy with them.
Ooh, and train wreck. That's
It's alright, that's okay. Just go back. Go back and then drop it again in your headphones.
Alright, so this is my sync scale. Right? So we're gonna do, there's like 5 points that you're gonna get in your final for this. And you guys are definitely capable of following this. And this is 0. 0 is just the songs are there on your turntables, you're not doing anything, right? You get a point for just queuing up the sound exactly where you need it. Whether it's a word, the one, the thump, right? You gotta be very careful about where you set the turntable. Make sure you read the mark. Everyone's doing that. You guys are doing that subconsciously already. So you get a point for that, right? So we're on the rise here. Second thing that you're gonna look for is dropping the one. That is still an issue sometimes for you guys. Like, you guys will have the mix locked in, verified, we're good to go. You call me over, you do the drop, you bring in the fader, and it's too slow. Usually it's too slow, sometimes it's too fast. And then I have to tell you, do you hear that? And you're like, oh yeah, it's going off. You don't want to do that live, all right? So do a good job of verifying that your drop was accurate. That's super, super, super,
Like on
super
the headphones
important.
before
In
you
your
bring
headphones, yes. Before you bring it
it
up.
up. And if not, do you bring it back to the one and then drop it well?
Exactly.
Or do you try to like sync it?
No, well, see, you want to go, when you're about to introduce the song, you want to go back to the beginning and drop it well.
Yeah.
When you're still trying to get the song mixed in your headphones, then you could, as the song is playing, you could just do whatever the adjustments are. But once you have it locked for 20 seconds, you want to go back to the beginning and drop again. Remember, introduce your songs from the beginning, unless there's some sort of conceptual idea you got going on with your songs, and you're connecting words, or there's some sort of overall theme, and you're trying to maybe get into a song from a bridge or chorus, then it's fine. But verify that your drop's accurate. And this is before you even think about introducing the mix. If your drop's inaccurate, you're gonna get inaccurate answers to what's happening speed-wise. So you gotta be careful with that. Let's just build on that more. If you drop too early, you're gonna think that the pitch is too slow and you're gonna speed up. But if you drop on right, you're gonna get the proper perspective of what's going on sonically. You'll know if it's too fast or not. Maybe it's too fast and you didn't have to move the pitch at all. But if your drop's too slow, you're not gonna know that. So be careful dropping on a one. Sometimes you guys you lose a little bit of focus. All right? So, we're on the rise, okay? Verify your drop's accurate. Then you just make the necessary adjusting to the pitch control, right?
Wait, what does the y-axis represent?
This is you want to reach this is like a hierarchy of EQ mixing. So at the very top, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the very top is when you're doing the EQ mixing. But this stuff is more important. The basic thing that you need to do first is cue up properly.
Right.
Then the second most important thing,
Right. Like I see you're writing these in the horizontal.
Right.
What does the vertical line represent?
that's points. So you get 2.
Oh, I see. I
Right?
see.
Exactly. Adjusting the pitch. So let's say you get your mix locked in. Bang. You have it locked. It's 20 seconds. Now you're getting ready to do your EQ mixing. Okay? So what you want to do here is
Like adjusting as you go.
right. Well, no. Here is you want to adjust the actual EQ knobs.
Okay.
Right? So you're taking, what are we gonna do? Do you guys
The
remember?
lows,
The bass out.
Take it
Right.
out.
Take low end off of the new song, right? Go back. See, so now you kind of like, once you take the low end, you literally are kind of going back to the second point in the scale because you have to re-drop. So if your drop is inaccurate, none of this matters.
Right.
You could have the pitch exactly where you need it, the EQ, you're ready to start your EQ mixing, the lows off, but if your drop's wrong, then all this gets erased. So you want to be careful, right? Make sure that your drop's right. Once your drop's right, then you're back up the scale, you're over here now.
Wait, oh, so you recheck that your drum
Yes, always re-verify because you're human, you're not a robot. So if you drop 10 times, 8 of your drops might be really good, 2 of them might be off. So when you drop, you gotta wait and listen to make sure that the drop is right, and don't just commit to introducing the song because I've caught you guys doing this sometimes. You commit to introducing the song, and then it's a train wreck, and then you have to stop, rewind, and you don't want to do that. It's fine to do it here, but at flat tops, when you guys are DJing in front of an audience and they're dancing, if you introduce the song and then take it away from them, you're confusing the crowd. That's why verifying in your headphones is super important. And that's why wearing headphones in general is just important. So take the low end off, you're introducing the mix, you're raising the volume, and this is basically, you're at the peak of this scale, this sync scale. So now both songs, so this is 3, 4, 5. So you're at the peak, right? This is the objective to get here. So this means both songs are locked in. You camouflage the song that's being introduced to the audience. Everyone's dancing. Take the whatever turntable is playing, the left or the right, you take that hand, bring in the bass of the new song, and with your free hand, take the bass off the old song. Some of you guys kind of do it with one hand, and it just gets a little awkward. Just do it with both. It'll be more seamless. And then you fade out the old song, and you're done, right? You're done with the task.
Whenever you're ready, Carlos.
What? You on the ball with the kid? Watch your step, you might fall trying to do what I did. Mama, I'ma come close side in the middle of the club with the rubber duck. No love for the haters, mad cause I got 4 seats at the Lakers. See me on the 50-yard line with the Raiders. Let I leave you told that I'm the greatest. I got the fever for the flavor of a crowd pleaser. DJ play another from the middle of this show. That next ride in my way. Sound to the rest to the my hands and with the wall, with the wall. You don't
Good job.
in the winter order. I mix it high.
Anybody else got it?
Jiggy with 'em.
Yes, man. Good job.
Get it jiggy with it. Get it jiggy with it. Get it jiggy with it.
Good job. Good job. Good job.